Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Shweta Vijay, and if you are new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell next to the subscription button, and don't forget to follow me on my Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and on Twitter. I post a lot more on Instagram especially and on Facebook, so if there's something that's missing out on YouTube, most of my tutorials and most of my snaps are there on Instagram and Facebook, so it's always a good thing to check out those pages as well. Now today's topic, I'm going to be talking about Instagram shadow banning. So basically, Instagram shadow ban means your hashtag becomes completely undiscoverable. So all the hashtags that you're using, only the people who are following you will be able to see it, and that too if you're under the restricted category. But new people won't be able to see you on their timeline, won't be able to comment under your Insta feed. Because of that, you will not have new followers, you will lose out on engagement. I'm talking about the views, you will lose out on those likes, and not a lot of people know about what is happening with Instagram because they have changed their algorithm, and there is so many silly things that is happening with the social media right now. It in fact started last year, but it has become much more aggressive in the beginning of this year. Now a lot of Instagrammers and YouTubers who are using Instagram as their tool to market their products or market their channel or to market their page is suffering from the Instagram shadow ban. Instagram has been apparently shadow banning certain posts of yours that makes it very difficult for people to search for you, especially if they go under the tagged category. So there are certain tags that work, there are certain tags that doesn't work for you, and that is something that people have been noticing more and more, that they're not being easily accessible and viewed in the timeline page. I don't know why Instagram has disabled some of the users showing up under the hashtags. It is so frustrating. To think of it, it has been pretty frustrating even on YouTube as well, because YouTube has been playing with numbers and views. There are times when I just see on my timeline, it's the view is less, but immediately after I click on my video, I see the view is much more. The same thing Instagram is doing. It blocks you for a while from all the hashtags and from commenting just to let other feeds trend. There's so many things that you can do to keep a track of what's been happening in your Instagram feed. There are apps that I can show you before you upload or after you upload to see whether you have come under the Instagram ban page. So how I heard about the Instagram shadow ban is through a friend of mine, the Gutless Foodie. You should check out her Instagram page. I shall leave the her information in my description bar. She's got amazing, she's got an amazing food blog, and she's an amazing food stylist, and I love her Instagram page. And she was talking about, her getting a ban from Instagram for using the hashtag eggplant. Imagine just using a hashtag eggplant got her banned from, showing up in people's timeline, or from, having new followers, follow her. It's so crazy, guys. There are certain hashtags that work for you. There are certain hashtags that won't. And even in that won't section, it is divided into two. One category is the restricted category, and the other category is total ban category, which is ridiculous. Now, if you check out the restricted category hashtags, what can be used? Restricted means that you will sometimes appear in the timeline, sometimes you won't. It's like a hit and miss. Ban category is a total ban. Obviously, it means that new people won't be able to comment on your Insta feed. They won't be able to see you on their timeline, or even if they hit that hashtag, you will be completely nowhere to be seen. Now let me tell you, under the restricted hashtag category, there were few words which I completely understand. I mean, it had a very sexual connotation to it, so I completely understand if you are using those kind of words to ban it or to restrict it. But there are few that completely baffled my mind, like, what the hell are you restricting eggplant for? And I know there are so many perverts out there who use the eggplant emoticon in a very sexual connotation, so I understand. But the word eggplant, if you are somebody who has a food blog, or you are a food stylist and you're making food with eggplant, what if you make the mistake of putting a hashtag eggplant like my friend did? You get completely shadow banned. That is absolutely crazy. Now let me just tell you a few of the words that are under the restricted category. All right, for example, adulting, alone, Asia, attractive, baddie, balls, which I understand, bang, which I totally understand, booty, I completely understand. But bombshell, brains, cheeky, damn girl, DM, eggplant, goddess, hottie, insta mood, Snapchat, even if you write hashtag Snapchat, you will be restricted, you will be shadow banned. So even TGIF is under the restricted category. Can you believe that? You must have innocently written, hashtag TGIF and you've been shadow banned. Well, what do you know? Not only do you have to worry about, the competitive world of Instagram where things are completely nonsensical right now, you also have to worry about hashtags. So if you use too many hashtags on your comment section, usually what happens, what I do when I upload an Instagram post, on the caption I will not put any hashtag. On the comment section I'll put all my hashtags, so I'll be easily visible in people's timeline. But if I forget a certain hashtag and I go back to my caption, because you cannot edit a comment section, when you go to the title and you add on another hashtag, you will be under the shadow ban. There's a small application that you can use which will be there in the info bar. You can use that link, just check it out just to see if your photo, the photo that you have uploaded or the video that you have uploaded, whatever the last post is, whether it has fallen under the restricted category or the banned category. Obviously you can work accordingly. It will just tell you whether you're safe for the day, and if you're not safe for the day, then you can just take off your photographs or your video and re-upload it using very minimal, politically correct hashtags. There is a reason why Instagram did it. They were trying to clean out the community that were buying followers, the sad part is you can't really tell whether you're being shadow banned, because on Instagram everything seems normal, and the only time people started noticing on Instagram that something has been going wrong is when there was a drop in their engagement, when there was a drop in their views, and then suddenly everyone started thinking, what is going on? And it's a term that Instagram, they are just not acknowledging it. They are just making it look as if it's a rumor, it's like an urban legend. But there is something wrong with Instagram right now, and it's just not me who's thinking about it or my friend. There's a whole lot of us in the beauty community and in the fashion community who have seen a certain change since the beginning of 2017. Seriously, it has become so competitive and so disheartening because there's so much of change in social media. Can you believe that there is even a timing to upload your Instagram post depending on which region that you belong to? So, when Instagram was always a place where you just took some beautiful pictures, and it was not about the mess that you're seeing right now on your timeline. It was about lovely, beautiful post, some inspiring post, or it was about getting to know a person, getting to know that person's life, beautifying your page, making it visually appealing. It has completely changed. It has become so competitive. It is all about the marketing. It's all about the people, the established one, the mafia of Instagram page when it comes to the beauty world or fashion world, buying more followers, increasing their followers, and completely paying to make sure that they trend above everyone else. It has become a bit too competitive, and that is really disheartening, and that is making me actually hate social media so much. If you use a certain hashtag over and over and over again, like for example, I'm somebody who uses Instagram, hashtag Instagram on all of my posts, and I have to be really careful to change that, because if I use Instagram on so many of my posts, Instagram will feel that I'm spamming their the hashtag category, and they will be putting me under the shadow ban slot. There are so many things that you really need to think about when you're posting a picture. So that is why I thought of making this video and giving you a little more clarity for the people who have not heard about this word called Instagram shadow banning. So I hope I have been of some help to you and given you a little clarity on what shadow banning is all about on Instagram. And like I told you, the links will explain much more better. If you still don't understand what I'm trying to tell you, then go to the links and just check it out, guys. It's always difficult because of the competition. It just got much more tougher. So I hope to see you in my next video, and I hope you enjoyed watching this, and until later, bye for now.